So do you want to start?
With hello?
I think hello is a good starter for starters.
We can start with hello.
I think we say hello and then we go from there.
Okay.
Okay.
I think that seems like a good order of things.
Just to make sure we could say hello at the end.
You'd say hello just at several points in time, just in case people like zone out and come back.
Hello, we are Annie and Konstantin, and you're watching the first installment of, updates, where it's basically all about...
Updates.
We are some sort of a grassroots film production startup. A film production art general happen and content creation startup.
Yes, that's what we are.
In Spain. Because we're actually not a startup yet, because we're not licensed.
That's true. We're just free people pretending that we're doing something.
Have we mentioned that we registered the name?
I don't think so. Which we haven't technically done yet, but by the time this uploads, we will have registered the name and the logo of this here not quite yet franchise. So by the time you see this, you can't steal our logo and name anymore, unless you're anywhere but in Germany.
Yes. So if you're in Germany and try to steal our logo, we will come with the best lawyers that are willing to take a case without
of people who don't have money.
Yes, but if you try and steal our logo outside of the German border, we will come after you and we'll break your kneecaps.
Hello!
Hello! We're not a licensed startup thing yet, but we're definitely going to do that in the next weeks, months at the latest.
I could prove that to you because right behind there is a bag full of books on writing business plans and becoming a startup and, all of the bureaucracy goodness.
Do you have books you can show? The thing is, most of you probably don't know how to read German, so we could show you any kind sorts of books, like...
Like the definitive business plan.
All right, that's pretty English.
Short film production. This is good German words though.
Existenzgründung und Businessplan. Do you hear how that rolls down your tongue?
Traction, which I like. It's a startup guide to getting customers. So this is how we're going to manipulate you into liking us. And finally, Handbuch Existenzgründung.
So it's 1.5 foot of
feet
of books.
Fite, yes.
All knowledge we need to be a funky fresh startup, You just need to read so many books and then you can be like all creative and stuff.
I'm not sure about the funky fresh bit. Funky fresh sounds like we're just chewing bubble gum and spitting cherry pits or something. I mean, what do you do as a funky fresh business? I don't know how to be funky fresh. I didn't get a book on that. I need to go back to the library.
We need to make sure to post all the Amazon affiliate links to those books.
Oh, absolutely. Except no, because we really should blur all the titles of the books so they don't get all the same books and do all the same things.
But isn't that the point of this whole format?
Oh, right. We're trying to educate you so you can also be a film business that isn't quite a film business yet. It's about basically 2 levels of transparency. It's about you being able to see behind the scenes of what we're doing, to see that there's, real people trying to do good things for the world. And it's also for us to be able to look back and show our children the great things we did back when we were, basically still young-ish.
So the whole format is also some sort of a documentation. Documentation.
Documentation? I like that though. Documentary. Documentation.
It's a film that shows things that happened. So this is the documentation of our way to success or failure.
If we do fail, then you have a really handy guide now of not to do what we're doing. And that's the learning too. We're providing such a great service for humanity here.
Yes. Somebody should pay us.
Somebody should pay us.
Maybe at some point.
So we can pay for rent and food. I think we're getting off track here. Tiny bit.
We have a couple of projects in the pipeline which are pretty evolved, I'd say.
There's a lot of stuff happening that is coming at you here in relative amounts of soonness.
And the best thing is, how people always tell, yeah, I got this project going on and I'm
working on this thing that I got it all written down.
Yeah, it's all in my head. It's basically I just need to put it down, and it'll write itself. It's a good idea. It's a solid story, and
it'll happen. It'll come out, and it'll be real.
Yeah, exactly. You know what, people? We already did things that are real, and we can show them. For example, the Berlin Mitte 20. Berlin Mitte 20 is a documentary web series giving insights and a voice to 20-somethings from all social spheres and cultural backgrounds living in Berlin at this time and age. So it's part of portrait of a city, but it's also portrait of a generation. So if you're interested in this project, you should check out the trailer. Here is the link right now, but it's also going to be in the doobly-doo. Yes.
That was a pitch actually for a contest. That contest has passed and did not want us, but that is okay because we don't need that contest. We're still going to do it. We have 3 episodes already shot and ready to go, except we want to do a few more so we can get them at you in a regular fashion and not, throw them at you in little bits and pieces, but make it a thing where you get addicted and have to come back every week because you want to see more. Rather than, sitting in front of your computer and waiting and not knowing when the next one's coming out.
The other project, which is basically completely, it's almost done. Well, technically, it's done since about
a year and a half ago, ish. You should say l'amoucteur. You should give it that French nosiness.
Of course.
L'amoucteur. L'amoucteur is just your basic average... I can't do a French accent.
L'amoucteur is just your average drama neo-noir student film with a twist.
And another twist.
And then another twist.
And another twist! That's not quite as many twists as there... Are there that many twists? We should add a few more twists. We'll add all of the twists for you.
Again, it's shot. The VFX are almost done. We're planning on finishing it end of August and then put it out on festivals and video on demand. But that's the whole thing with updates. We're saying now, as in today, we are planning to do this, but maybe things will change. We'll see, because nothing is set in stone.
And the cool thing is you get to follow right along and see how we're doing, and then you get to come back and be like, you said!
But now to the brainchild that is at now our most time-consuming.
Yes, it's our favorite child right now because it has a growth spurt currently, so it needs the most nourishment and
It has
both.
what?
A growth spurt.
A growth?
A growth spurt.
You must excuse, English is only my 3rd language.
Our most favorite child right now is the child that currently needs the most work because it's the one that is happening the soonest, and that is a short film named Dacia.
Dacia is a short film about family. It's about virtue. It's about the image of masculinity. It's about values and the Russian mob. We are going to tell you a little bit more about Dacia in our next video, because right now we just wanted to give you a little overview about the status quo, and we will tell you more about Dacia and why it matters so much to us and what happened, like crowdfunding,
calculation,
in trailer video,
scheduling,
cast and crew,
general pre-production awesomeness. We'll tell you about all of these fun things in the coming weeks because Dacia is going to occupy a lot of our brain space, so it's going to occupy a lot of our, update space.
So we hope you liked, updates.
We'll see you again here next week.
Yes.
And sooner than that, on Monday, with some cool new random art creation content happiness stuff.
Which we will also post a link, not here, but here. I think people actually, I never click on links that are posted up there.
I sometimes do. But only if I can't find them in the doobly-doo, and then I get really annoyed at people who don't post their goddamn links in the freaking doobly-doo.
But do you go back in the video?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the whole point. I don't know, I wouldn't, the first time I watched this video and I see this thing on the doobly-doo, I wouldn't click on it. Because I would want to watch the video to the end,
As
right?
the person who does the annotations for most of our videos, I can promise you that if you click on any link that is ever in the screen, it will open in a new window and not take you away from this video because we really want you to keep watching, and we're going to keep saying hello to you to make sure you're still paying attention to us. Hello!